Hey everybody, welcome back to another video today. Today I just want to be going over my 2024 results so far selling on Amazon. I've been a seller for about 5 years now, and I just want to show you guys kind of an updated version of how Amazon FBA is going. So without further ado, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So we are in Seller Central right now. So far, month to date, and today is the 10th, we are at $4,400 in sales. So we're like tracking toward 13.5K in sales right now. As for margins, right now I'm sitting around a 33% margin before ads, and usually I put around 10 to 13% of my money into ads. So after everything, I usually end up with 20 to 19% in full profit after all the fees and everything, which isn't bad. Considering I just sell a product and I don't have like a brand yet. Right now we're in the rebranding stage. So since I'll be having a brand and a cool branded package, I'll be able to price higher because usually we're around 35%. We're going to try to get to 38%. So that way we can get to about a quarter in profits overall. But anyways, getting a little off track. Let's go into year to date because I think that's really important for you guys and showing how much sales we can actually get. So year to date, I sell a product right now that sells from August to April. So we still have a very strong amount of the year left. But so far, year to date, we are at $87,000 in sales, which is pretty good. Not bad, considering that 3 of the months were off months, May, June, and July, like completely horrible selling months because my product, again, fall, winter, and spring. So decently happy with this. Want to do a bit better on this end. I think our rebrand of what we're going to do is going to be so cool. We have an enthusiast customer who's willing to spend more in a really good hobby, and we've been selling a product this whole time. So it's been a price war. So we're just like one of 5 different options, 10 different options right now. And what we just did was we just made our product even better. We upgraded it to a new material that nobody's using, which is awesome, guys. And then we have this sick package that I believe will like increase our click-through rate by 3x. Like it's a package I spent 2 months straight on. So I'm excited to show you guys like the advertising and conversion rate results when this comes out. It's going to be about in mid-September. It's going to be a release date. So I'm super excited to show you guys that. But overall, decently happy with how we've done this month. As for you, my advice to you selling in 2024, Amazon FBA, find a product, and I've said this many times, that's in a niche where you can price yourself higher. And it's not a price war, right? It's not where you'll be at 33% margin, but if somebody lowers their price, then you have to compete with them and lower it to lower your margins. Find a market where you have the ability to showcase branding to increase your perceived value, right? Make your perceived value as high as possible with the coolest packaging, coolest branding. And I'm not even kidding you. This stuff works, right? This stuff completely works. And so you increase your perceived value as much as possible through branding. And that will allow you, like I said, to have a higher price. So it's never a price war because you're your own entity, right? It's like there's everybody else that are products and then you are your own separate brand. And that's what I teach in this channel, guys, is the ability to do that. Overall, this is what I've done this year. How do I find a product to sell that's really well? Let me show you. So this is Helium 10. I love Helium 10 so much. I've been using it for years. I have found over probably 50 ideas to launch a product, but I honestly can't afford to launch another product right now because my inventory is like 15K I have to put in every few months. So it's going well for me. As for how I profit per month, I forgot to tell you guys that in my previous little spot on Amazon Seller. But we're profiting, if we're doing 15K a month in revenue, which we're usually around, we're usually doing 3K a month in profit. So that's decent, almost a full-time income. But that's why we did the rebrand, is I think we can scale our profit higher and our revenue. So it would be great. So anyways, this is Helium 10, guys. And what I do when I product research is I keyword research, right? I want to find a product that has a good amount of search volume, a good amount of revenue, has the customer who's willing to spend more with, whether it's a hobby, right? Or it's a need that you are fulfilling or a problem that's being solved. So those are kind of the enthusiast customers I'm looking for. And then review count, I don't really care at all. I know like people say reviews, like you need to keep it under this amount. I honestly don't care if somebody has 15,000 reviews. If I come in with the best branding, there's no question I can get a piece of the pie as long as the customer is willing to spend more and they're understood. I am so confident in that, and that is just what I've learned through business and everything. Um, so this is Helium 10. By the way, guys, I have a discount code down below in the bio. If you ever want to use Helium 10, it will help you tremendously in finding a product. It is 20% off your first 6 months or 10% off on a yearly plan. So great deal. Great way to support the channel, but also have you save a little bit of money on the side. So link will be down below. But anyways, let's get into it. When we are product researching, we're going to go 2,000 search volume. We're finding a medium sized market, at least medium. And then maximum, I know that if I go over 20,000 search volume, it gets a little too competitive on the cost per click side and it's a little bit harder. So I want that medium sized type of market. And then revenue, we're going to go 20K. Price, I like something between $20 and $40. So we'll just stick there. Reviews, like I said, I want the older markets, so we'll just go minimum 1,000. I love older markets because they're people who have yet to upgrade in branding. So that's why I typed in 1,000 there. Just thought I'd let you guys know. In categories, we're gonna go arts, craft, and sewing. Again, categories, we're looking for customers who are willing to spend more, right? Hobbies, problems that we're solving. So we're gonna go patio, lawn, and gardening. So gardening's very hobby specific. People care about their dogs, right? Beauty and personal care. I know people care about their health, right? Or their beauty. So I believe these are the 5 I would probably do, or 6. Industrial scientific 2 was great. We could also do probably others, but we'll start very small. We'll probably have to eliminate 1. So we'll go from here. And then one more thing, what Helium 10 also does is competitor revenue. So I want at least 6 people to be making 10K a month. I don't want just one person making 50, 100K a month. I want at least it to be spreaded. So as we're looking down, when I'm looking at keywords, guys, and this is important, I'm not thinking about the product. I'm thinking about if the customer is willing to spend more. Does that make sense? So essentially, when I'm reading these, I'm thinking who the customer is and not what the product is. Are they willing to spend more? Is it something they're interested in buying and not buying the cheapest? So I'm going to take a little break here and I'll tell you guys when I find something, because this takes 5, 10, sometimes 20, 50 minutes to find. So we'll get right back to it. So here's an example of a potential enthusiast customer. It's solving a problem. So termite killer, obviously there's a brand called Terminate that's been in the game for about 5 to 10 years, but there's no question you can't get a piece of the revenue in this type of market. So this is definitely an opportunity I would look into, but I have already looked into this type of market, so we're going to keep going now. So pet cooling mat. This is somebody who's caring about their pet, right? They probably would be willing to spend more if the product was more upgraded and had a better version of it. So let's look at the reviews on this. I doubt they're perfect because these might have issues, but yeah. So my issue with this market is I'm really only seeing a color differentiation, maybe like a difference in material. But when I think of this, guys, what I'm looking for next is, are people selling higher and doing well? So yes, the answer is yes. This person has 6,000 reviews. Obviously, it's a lot of reviews, but twice as higher than a lot of these other competitors, and still making 1,000 orders a month. So that's definitely something where I'm like, okay, that's definitely kind of an opportunity if they are spending more. That means if I upgraded the product, made it way better, had a sick brand, I could probably potentially price way higher. So I kind of don't see anybody else besides this person. Let me find him. Besides we had a $60 product that was doing really well, but anyways, let's get back into it. Let's find a different one. That one is a little bit tough because I didn't see a good spread of revenue. I can always see the revenue by how many orders there are, and there are only people making 50 or 100 orders a day, or a month. A day would be pretty sick. Grill cleaning kit. So grill cleaning kit could be a potential one. Here's why. The reason why is this is a spray that you can upgrade, right? It's got 6,000 a month. Obviously, it's a lower price. I would like to see at least like a $20 But what's cool is you can upgrade on your side and create a whole variation of a grill cleaning type of market, because this customer is really interested in improving their grill. And if they're willing to if they're trying to clean their grill, then they're definitely passionate about helping their grill. So I'm sounding like this is like a pet or something. I'm sorry, but I don't see any strong brand really in the grill market yet. So I would go into ChatGPT next, guys, and try to come up with really cool ideas for a grill making kit. Obviously, we need to look at the market conversion rate. And in our next video, what we're going to do is we're going to dissect this market to see if it's a yes or a no. But so far, to me, it's in the green for something we look into. That's it for today's video. If you liked today's video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. I appreciate you watching so much. Have an amazing day.